Hi guys, Roseanne here. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. I've not been too good with my back. It's either one thing or another at the moment. It's getting a bit ridiculous. I tried to pull a bit of carpet up the day before yesterday in my entranceway, and of course it was carpet, then underlay, then it was the wooden trims around the edges that hold the carpet down, and stuff that had been glued to the floor, and because I'm waiting to put some tiles down. Anyway, I hope everybody's okay. I'm certainly going to start thinking a little bit more positive. Right, what I've got on the table is my big deep round mould for making tabletops, and I've already made one. Sorry about that. I've already made one a similar size with my pond table when I found that table for £2 in a charity shop. So I bought some sand. I don't know if the sand's any good. I'm hoping it will be, but that's what they sent me. I spent around about a tenner and got what would have been free off the flipping seashore. Never mind. If I can't get there, I can't get there. Not a lot I can do about it. Right, so what I want to do is I'm going to put some sand in the bottom of here, and I'm going to mix just this epoxy resin. It's only the 1-to-1. There's the A and there's the B. So I'm going to mix, I don't know, quite a bit, because I've got 2 of those to cover the bottom. At least I've got plenty of room for my fishes this time. Now then. Oh, that won't fit in there. It's for the... No, that won't fit in there either. So it's for the 2-to-1, that. Right, so I'm just going to have to be as careful as I can. Not that I need to be careful, like, because I can start putting lots of stuff in, even with the sand not set. Right, so I'm starting with A, because it seems to be the thicker one. So what you guys been up to? I hope you're being very creative. Not exactly what I wanted. 10-16. I'll have to see if I can put it a little bit back. Probably can't. No, 10-16. I should just have to stay at 10-16. Oh no, it's 10-19. Definitely need a new set of scales. Right. I've not quite finished tidying my craft room yet, but it is getting there. 21-18. That's what I need. 21-18. $18, $19, $20, $21.6, $21, 21, 20. It's close enough by hand. So I've got the very, very light sand. It doesn't matter that it's light sand. People do have different coloured sands in the ponds, don't they? Getting a lot of hairs just suddenly flying in from everywhere. So I'll have to get rid of those. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you watching me stirring because it's a 5-minute job. So I'm going to pause you for a while and bring you back when I'm all stirred. Okay, guys. Right, guys. I've mixed this up. It's very bubbly. Let's hope we can get rid of a few of those. It should help them come to the surface. Can't believe all these hairs coming from wherever they're coming from. Put that over there. Now then, where are my wipes? My wipes were here. I was using them for the cupboard there because I'm trying to reset the drawers in by putting some new lats for them to sit on. So I'm hoping that'll work. Ah, there's my wipes slid under the table. Flip over. Weird how the hair just suddenly floats in the atmosphere and grabs you. I've never used this mold before yet. There's red resin on it. Right, now then, I have got a little bit of peacock blue. Not too, well, actually, I might not use that yet. I might use it after I've done some sand and put the blue hue on top. White sand, strange. Ask for some decent sand and that's what you get. It might be okay. I might only... I'm causing dust, stupid. I might just get away with the one layer. I'm hoping. And then I'm not going to be using too much. Let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't have to be flat. It can have lumps and bumps because there's going to be some stones in it as well. And some of these. Right. Do I pour and just mix? Just mix. Yes, why not? Like I say, I'm no expert. No expert at all. Just right for the bottom layer. So that was 20 ounces. Nice having a big work surface as well, where you're not struggling to pour over a small area. I had to go to my clinic yesterday to see the clinic pharmacist for my meds review. I mean, I've been on tramadol for over 20 years, but when I first started taking them, I knew they were an addictive drug, and at the time I was in a lot of pain, and I started by taking 6 to 8 a day. I was prescribed 8, but I thought to myself, there is no way I want to become that reliant on a painkiller. So I reduced it slowly by starting with 3 times a day, and now I'm on twice a day. I mean, if I don't take it on the morning, as soon as I attempt to do anything, I'm in agony. And I don't want to put up with that. Why should I? And on a night, when I lay down in bed, my back seizes up. It's been like that for quite a few years now. And it's one of those pains. It's not just the pain in the joints, it's neurological as well. And it goes to my head and my neck and my arms. It just overtakes, and it is absolutely horrendous. So I'm trying not to fall into the trap of taking too many again. Right, now then, bubbles, bound to be bubbles. I'll get the heat gun out. I haven't got any of my torches ready, so I can only use my heat gun at the moment. But it should It should pop 1 or 2 bubbles, hopefully. There you go. So I've buttoned down the hatches financially. I've just received a phone I can use from my son, and I'm not putting the Timu app on it at all. It can stay off completely, because I'm not going to use it. Never ever again, I hope. But funny things have been said in jest. Now, I had one of those with a lot of stuff in. Aha! That was a little one. Right, so I do have some, well, they're actually for your fish tank, things like that. But if they can go in there without hitting the top, might be okay, but I think they will hit the top, so that one's definitely out of the question. I've still got some more fishies in here, got some diddy ones. I don't need any starfish, and I've got some even diddier fish. Let's see if I can show you the nice green one. So there's some lovely fish there that I could put in. I knew I should have put my, where's my new penny? Definitely should have put my new penny on, shouldn't I? Because my new penny is wipeable. So nothing will go through like it has done already. Now then, I've got some bigger fish in here. Do I use them? Let's see. Now then. They're about, oh gosh, how did that one get broken? Oh dear. Right. So, I've got big ones like that. I might use that one and that one. And there's a blue one. Right. Now then, plants. I don't think any of these are going to be... let's see if I can get these lights in. Of course, once it's dry, I'm going to have to drill down the side to get the lights down the side. So I'm just going to try it. Because it's really the cable that you don't want to see. So if I can manage that, get the cable sunk, possibly. It might mean putting some of the flowers and the foliage over the top. Probably did right to wait, actually. Turn that upside down for it to go that way. Like I say, I will cover it with foliage this time, so it won't be so in the face. What did I do with that spatula? I think that's going to be the thing to put it in. It's certainly going to be better than my first attempt, because that was just childish, really. Childish dreams. Get that to go on there. Then I mean, I might have to put another layer of sand over the top. We'll see. Thankfully, it's only a small set, so I don't have too many. There's lots and lots of new crafters coming on the scene. I've seen loads just lately. Not just doing resin, of course, doing the art and crafting with even wallpaper, making containers. Right, so there's 2 left. Now then, if I can bring that over slightly, push that out slightly. One more red light there. Right, so like I say, that will have to be drilled through there eventually and topped up. Now then. It's a lot easier when you've actually got something to hide the cables with. Like I say, that one will have to go up there. So if I can, I've got some clamps. Where did I put the clamps? Because I can clamp that there and it's not going to keep on bobbing up. I seen them this morning. Where did I see them? And I've not got far to look because I've only got this section here. Aha! Right behind me! Woohoo! Brilliant. Ooh. Now I'm licking the bag. Oh, sticky. Silly woman. Right. So, down you go. And you just hang on to that. And that should do it. Now then. Where's my fish? Where's my fish? Big boy's out. You can sit on that one. And you can sit on that one. Frog spawn. I'll have some frog spawn sitting. Is it frog spawn or is it? Yeah, I suppose it will be. I've got a newt as well somewhere. Right. White one. A green one. Can I put the blue one round in there? So that hides that cable, and that's just popping out from under the flower. So that one should be okay. Right. If I pop that there, that'll help with that one. Where else do I need the help? It's not bad actually. Stringy bits. Stringy bits. I'll have that there. Go on that fishy's tail. Like that. Now then. Little fishy around there. That fish is probably having a go at the frog spawn. That one's round there. Quite nice little fishies these. And hopefully they can stand up reasonably easy so that the stick in the resin. Oh, that one's tail's up a little bit high. Now then. Oops, sorry. I dropped your nose down, didn't I? That should cover that one. This hatch. Sorry. Oh, ouch, that hurts. Ow. Now then, I've also got some of these flatter ones. Do I use them or do I just put some of these tiny ones in? Because it might have just spawned. Yeah, of course it has. Just spawned the babies. Now don't go sideways, will you? That one's dipped its head a little bit. I wonder if I can bring it back up. Now this table, I'm really enjoying, because I'm taking my time. I'm not doing anything stupid. Oh, I love that one. Wow, that's a gorgeous fish. Where can I put you? Where's the best place for that one? There, possibly. Yep, you do. Yellow baby. And another yellow baby. And another one. Now then. I am hoping that this is still going to settle a bit, because some of the sand's still near the top. And when the noses are going down of the little fish, they're not really getting seen. Unfortunately, I'm going to get resin on my fingers. And with the last pond table, the only mistake I made really was forgetting to put the lights under the sand. You know, the cables and that. So it wasn't actually too bad. If I can put you over that little bit of cable there. So you're coming out from underneath. So I've got a few plants. I'm going to have to get do I need a newt? Should I put the newt in? Where should I put him? I'll put him going around the edge there. Yeah. Now I think that will probably do. I've still got loads more fish, so there's probably enough there to make another couple. Oopsie daisy. And I haven't used those big leaves. Maybe I should have put one under there, because that's where it came from in the first place. So I'll put it under. That's better. And I've got that little leaf there, that pond leaf there, and that one there. And I don't think I've got any more of those ones. So guys, I think possibly I can leave it at that. What do you think, guys, so far? Do you think it'll pass? I'm quite pleased with that. I mean, you can still see some of the cables, but it is slightly in the sand, and I've got other layers to put on top. I might as well put the last of this in that come off the spatula. Now, where did I see that worst bit of cable? There. 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 Like I say, I've got more sand. I've got another tub of sand, so I can always put some more in if I have to, because there can always be a few sandbanks in a pond. Yeah. I mean, it is thickening up already, and I've got the heater on in here. I mean, it's not a bad day, but it's not warm either, so I thought I'd give it a bit of heat just to help it along. Oh, my back's aching. I'll have to have a rest. That's the trouble, you know. I mean, you can only get so much done with all the leaning over and that. And I'm sure there's a lot of crafters out there got exactly the same problem. Reaching over and leaning and lifting and you've got to do something. You can't just sit around all day and twiddle your thumbs, can you? You've got to get on with your life, and you've got to find something that's worth doing. And I think this is it, especially for me. I might not be any good at it, but I enjoy it. And that's what matters most. There's another stringy bit. Go on, dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble, drip, drip. Well, at least it stayed on there. I don't know what them fibres are, unless they're glue from the plant, possibly. Can you imagine? Right, that's it for now. I've got a bit of a tidy up to do. Now this metal plate I've got here, I bought for my cooker because I didn't have much work surface in my kitchen. It's only a tiny kitchen. So I thought, right, if I utilise the top of my cooker for doing pastries and that, get something for like that. I mean, when I was little, I remember the washing machines and things that, or even the ringers that my mum used to have had a top similar to this on. It had a little raised bit at the back, but it had a lip as well. So it was good. I think it was like white enamel as well. And it was good for doing things like that on. So I looked it up on Amazon, and that's what they came up with. And I've used it ever since. Quite pleased. It's come in handy, really handy. Try and get that to stay a little bit flatter. That one's raised up. It doesn't matter if they do raise up, but God, lots of coloured fish in there. So when I come back, that layer will be all dry and they'll be all nicely set in. I mean, they're not trying to pull out or anything. They're sticking to the bottom, which is good. So wait till the next level. Okay, guys, see you soon. Hi guys, I'm back in the craft room to put another layer on my pond scene. I'm not going to put anything else in it because I've got so many different sizes of fish. I've got plenty of pond plants with the 2 lilies and the lily pads and the grass and that. So I'm just going to put clear resin on. It's already had colour in the last 2 layers, and of course as you get to the top of the water it does go lighter anyway. So here goes nothing, an extra layer. It would be nice if it did reach the top, well, the top of the plants I should say, but I know it won't. It will take quite a bit more. I mean, I've got another 21 ounces here. I would have liked to have mixed more because there's still another 10 of A, but I've got no B left. Again, don't know how come I tend to be using more A than B. It's weird. But I think I'm going to start using the pumps so it regulates how much I'm actually pushing out. as you can see, it's going to take another 40, maybe 60 ounces of resin. I'm due to get some shortly. I mean, up to now I've only used the 1-to-1, with it only being in thin layers. I don't really want to change my resin if I can help it. I never put any gloves on either. Naughty, naughty. And I've just bought these gloves for my hands, for my joints, which is not going to do them any good, is it? Getting resin on them. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right. I'll switch you off again while I have another bit of a stir. Right, I've mixed 16, nearly 17 ounces more. So the same as I've already put in. I don't think I need to put anything else in regarding fish or stones or anything like that. I don't want it to be too overpowering. Fingers crossed the stones stay where they've been put. Oops. There's a fish that doesn't want to stay where it was put. I mean, it's going to take quite a lot more. And there's some more fishies trying to swim away. That one. And that one. No bubbles, please. That one's staying nicely, where the fish can hide underneath it. Right. Give this a bit of a scrape out. This is going to take several days. I mean, this resin's supposed to take 48 hours till it's fully cured, but (24 hours to 36). It's usually firm enough so that it can be worked on. But I think it's coming on quite nicely. And I think once this is done, hopefully it'll be ready for of course it'll be ready for the craft fair that I'm doing, because that's not till the end of June. And I'll get on with some more jewellery, because I think I've got enough trinket pots and enough teddies and rabbits that I can show. So that's taken about 64 ounces so far, because the bottom I did in one of my big mixes. How much did I put in it? No, that was 21 ounces. 36, 46, 54 ounces. Good grief. And the height of them plants, I think it's going to take quite a bit more. Just clean this off. My pot can stay as it is, because I'll just pull it out when it's dry. But my spatulas, I like to be ready for use. Anyway, that is it, guys, for now. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely Sunday. Try and get you a little bit closer so that you can see. I don't know if I can get you much closer than that. No, I don't think I can. Let's see if I can. So there's a bit of a close-up. I mean, you can see I've got quite a ways to go to fill it up. I think it's going to take quite a few pints to fill that up. Anyway, try to put you back where you were. That's it, lovely. Any big bubbles in it? Like I say, bubbles don't really matter because it's a pond scene. I'm going to have to get a different sprayer, because this, it sprays out big dollops before it does anything else. Look, another pair wasted. I go through an awful lot of gloves, but I'd rather keep changing them so that I'm not marking anything I shouldn't be marking. And I haven't got any on my wipe off penny. Nope. Let's see. Let's see if I can get any of the bigger ones. Any in the plants? One or two in the plants. No, it's going to stay there. Good. Hopefully there's not going to be any bubbles created in amongst the grass. Oh, that plant seems to have gone through okay. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of heat on it, but I'm going to have to be very careful where I put that heat, because I don't want to be putting it on the flowers, so the flowers all melt. That wouldn't be good. Just try and get some of the resin areas, because that will help get rid of a few of the bubbles. Definitely it's going to take quite a few pints. I don't think that's going to be big enough, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Oh, no, I didn't think it would be. Wow, that's good. Didn't want it to go into the mould, so hopefully that should do. Okay, guys, I'll see you when that's all set and ready for the next layer. Hi guys, I'm back in the craft room to put another layer on my pond scene. I'm not going to put anything else in it because I've got so many different sizes of fish. I've got plenty of pond plants with the 2 lilies and the lily pads and the grass and that. So I'm just going to put clear resin on. It's already had colour in the last 2 layers, and of course as you get to the top of the water it does go lighter anyway. So here goes nothing, an extra layer. It would be nice if it did reach the top, but well, the top of the plants I should say, but I know it won't. It will take quite a bit more. I mean, I've got another 21 ounces here. I would have liked to have mixed more because there's still another 10 of A, but I've got no B left. Again, don't know how come I tend to be using more A than B. It's weird. But I think I'm going to start using the pumps so it regulates how much I'm actually pushing out. As you can see, it's going to take another 40, maybe 60 ounces of resin. I'm due to get some shortly. I mean, up to now I've only used the 1-to-1, with it only being in thin layers. I don't really want to change my resin if I can help it. I never put any gloves on either. Naughty, naughty. And I've just bought these gloves for my hands, for my joints, which is not going to do them any good, is it? Getting resin on them. Oh, well, never mind. Right. I've got to find something to do with the other 10. But I need something to mix it with. What might that be? I ask you. I have something somewhere. Now then, I hope everybody's okay today. I've had a quiet day so far. I've had Lily out for a walk. I might take her again shortly. That has got quite a way to go. Quite a way. According to that pink plant, I would say virtually to the top. So it's got now then. Where's all my rulers? It's got about 1.25 inches to go, so that is a heck of a lot of resin when it comes to such a big container. And then give it a spray. You can see I've got to spray it from a distance because that pulls out too big at the beginning. Right. See if I can get rid of some of these big ones before I put some heat on it. Of course, some of the big ones are actually in the resin below, because I wasn't going to sit all night waiting for the bubbles to come up. And like I say, with it being a pond scene, what does it matter that there's bubbles in it? I hope you can hear me all right, guys. I'm using the phone that my son sent me, with mine not being very good. Hello guys, I'm back for another pour. I've mixed up, what, 16? About 27 ounces. So I'm hoping that this should almost cover it. I'm hoping it actually will cover it. It'd be good if it did. But I don't think it's going to. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing all right. I know I ask you that every single time I come on here, don't I? No matter how many times I have to do a different section on my video. I might cut it out because I've got to make my video a lot shorter than it is. A lot shorter than it is. Excuse me. Right, down there. Right, guys, I had a load of A left with no B. So I went online and I found this because I wanted to know if you could order B on its own. So it's deco resin, wood adhesion, laminating, boats, yachts, motorbikes, art, paintings, craft jewellery, home decorations, floors, tables and canyons. Part B hardener, mixing ratio 2:1. So, unfortunately, this ended up with a great big skin on top because I'd put so many bits of A together from different ones, and I didn't honestly think that they would suffer for that, but they did. But anyway, I managed. That's not going to be long enough. So, oh, it's going to have to be long enough because I wonder where I can find my other extension cord. I know I have another extension cord because I put one over this side for the UV lamp, the heat mat and the mixing and the debubbler. So that's there for that. So I can't move it back again. I'll just be 2 seconds. Now then. I know this has taken quite a long time. I just wanted something because I've not been in my craft room as much as I would have liked, with being poorly and I've got my normal everyday things that I need to do, and I can't do this late at night because I'm not a night person. I might try it one day, but it'll be a while away, that. Oh, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I'm glad I've got this penny, I'm glad I've got this penny. So glad I've got this penny. Try and get rid of the surface bubbles and try not to create more. Come on. There's quite a few. It looks dirty, but it's not dirty. It's just tiny micro bubbles. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Come on, bubbles. Of course, this, as well as finishing the top layer, I'll have to turn it over, tape it up, and put a dark layer on the bottom. I think. And maybe not, but we'll see. Unless I can just paint it, that is. I don't know if that would work. Come on, bubbles. Gosh, it really does look as if it's dirt, but it's not. To be honest, I'd rather have the bigger bubbles than all these millions of micro bubbles, because at least they look normal. Whatever that was. So what have you all created in the last couple of days? Anybody making some nice jewellery? I love seeing the jewellery made with resin, especially with the dried flowers in and that. Makes them look so special. I'm going to have to stop doing this because it's dragging on the wood. Oh, look at all the bubbles. Right. I think that's the best I can do for now. Oh, then. Now that wasn't very thick, so I think I've found something that I need to get out. A little hair stuck to the side over there. That's it. Everywhere else is okay, he thinks. That's on the outside, that's okay. Right, I'm going to mix some more up. Now then, see how much of this is left. Hopefully I can finish it off. I might have to just turn it upside down and let it pour for a while. Ooh. I thought it would be too big for the thing, but it's not. Just hopefully it all can get past that skin. Oh, you idiot.